Did you know that in 1985, the first Friday the 13th game dropped? For home computers in England. I'm not talking about the Nintendo Entertainment System one that came out in 1989 that most people know about, but instead, this one that went completely under the radar in the US. Releasing for the Amstrad, CPC, Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum on floppy or cassette. Much like the NES version, this one has you playing as a camp counselor trying to kill Jason. But what sets this one apart is the fact that Jason is hiding out as one of the other counselors. You run around trying to attack your friends to see if Jason will come out, and when he comes out, you get nothing. You don't get a bag over his head or even a mask. Instead, he comes out looking like a greaser from The Outsiders. Running around the map, you will find many weapons from the series, including a chainsaw, pitchfork, or machete that you will use to attack your friends to get Jason to come out of his disguise. I know, makes no fucking sense. What's worse is that you have to do this 5 times. You have to attack and kill Jason 5 times in a very shitty way to extend gameplay. Now, unlike the NES game, there is at least some gore. When you are killed by Jason, you will often hear a scream followed by a small scene of a head getting a machete put through it. The game also uses a fear meter that uses a blonde woman's hair to stand on end, and supposedly it affects the game. I can't really tell. Another weird thing from this game is that you can find a cross to put into one of the buildings to make the room Jason-proof. Jason-proof. So it's like if the monster from John Carpenter's The Thing was a vampire, I guess. Christopher Lee in the dog form trying to slash you wide open. Hell, I'd watch that. And that is about all you're going to get in this game. Is it better than the NES one that followed? Well, both are mixed bags, but at least the NES one doesn't feel like a graphics updated Atari game. The game came out and got low scores, much like the other Jason Goes to Hell movie where Jason also swapped bodies. So, should you check this game out? No, not really worth the time of trying to get a Commodore 64 emulator working. Just skip this, but next HorrorCon you're at, you'll be able to bust out this little bit of trivia for Friday the 13th.